tell you what, it's times like this where I'm pleased I've got friends like Dan and he's warned me against trying to get this on the road, because that's seen better days, hasn't it? On a positive note, I've got this new beast. It's raised, it's got the ride height, the lift kit, it's got the spoiler on the back, and it's in silver, which is my favourite colour. Now, just to turn it into a pickup truck. And I'm desperate not to just lop the back off crudely and give it a square back, because the Beetle contours are really lovely, aren't they? So I think it's all about removing that boot lid and then seeing what we're faced with. Hopefully incorporating this into the design, probably removing these rear windows and the back seat, and then having a massive pickup bed for hauling surfboards and barbecues and crates of beer and all the fun stuff in life. So let's work out how to get this off. Please don't shit. Right. 1 down, 3 to go. Oh yes. All about the prep work. Speaking of which, I should probably loosen the other side first before the whole boot falls off. Oh, 100%. Oh, hello. How am I going to take this off? This is quite a tricky thing to do, actually. Right. Walk gently. Safety first. Speed ducking. Goggles next time. Right, so I've disconnected the battery because I'm gonna have to cut these cables, I think. Now these will be lots of wires for the boot latch mechanism, the high level brake light, heated windscreen on the back, and I need to work out and label which one's which, and that's going to be easier said than done, isn't it? Or I cut them and work it out later. That's better. What happens if I pull that one off now? No, too premature. No. Go and get help before I lift that off. Right. She's free. Didn't need that bit. Now that, I think, should come off. No, just tuck it in. Fine. It's not very big in the back of a Beetle. About to make it bigger though, if I can get this seat out. Now I need to be careful, I'm saving this, because this rear seat is going to go in the other Beetle to make the double bed. Of course it is. So I've got to take this out carefully. No using angle grinders, Max. I could just use an angle grinder on this, not on the seat, but on the car. So I could use an angle grinder delicately. She's free. There we go. We're out. So the reason I put so much tape on is A, it's going to be safer like that, and B, I was delaying having to hit the glass with a hammer. Oh, that's a horrible sound. That's amazing. That's properly amazing. How can I not break a piece of glass that's 22 years old? I tell you what though, I feel a lot safer travelling in a car now. So as you can see, I've not had much success with the old hammer-on glass. I've been told if you hit a spark plug against the glass, that should shatter it, and I don't think it means like that. Because that in effect is just metal. So what I think I need to do is get some of the porcelain off here, and then use a piece of that, tape that to the window, give that some. Porcelain is harder than glass. Magic. Bit of porcelain there. That way up, that way up. That doesn't feel like that's going to work, does it? Oh, it's going. It's gone. It works. I can hear it creaking and shattering and being horrible. What I want is for it to all come outwards into a nice little pile for me to sweep up. Oh, that sounds horrible. Oh, that's not bad though. I'm going to be finding glass forever. Other side. Whoa! When it goes, it properly goes. That's off. All the plastic's out. This is good. Good progress. Seat belts are secured on well. You'll be pleased to hear. I've got an idea. Surfboard ratchet strap. Oh yes. Genius. Right, so a lot of the hard work is done. All the plastic's out, the rear seat's out. It's a lot bigger than I imagined, which is great for a pickup bed. However, some of these bits of metal are just sticking into it, so I think we're going to trim them off. But fortunately, I've got my mate Bobby here to lend a hand. You ready for action?
I'm ready.
Okay, grinders. As you can see, there's a massive space in the back of the Beetle. However, a pickup truck is not a pickup truck unless it has a bulkhead, and this one clearly doesn't. At the moment, it's a Beetle with the boot missing. However, I've just recently purchased a new electric work van, and it had a bulkhead in it, which I didn't want. So I've taken it out. Fingers crossed, with a bit of trimming and tweaking, I can get that to fit in here. That will give me a partition, and it's even got a window. It's gonna be perfect. I hope. Thank you.
Okay to carry on?
Yeah, I think so. Lovely. That fits beautiful.
So the new bit needs 1 inch cutting out there.
That is not far off. That little bit there was all that was stopping it. And this big bit here. But let's give it a little trial, shall we? Ooh. Now that looks about right. This could be the start of it actually becoming a pickup truck. That bulkhead took a lot longer than I hoped, but I think it looks really professional, almost like it was always designed to be there. I'm pleased with that. However, now I'm in the back of the pickup, I've realised what a massive space it is, and I don't want to just have it as a big open trunk that I lob loads of things in and they rattle around loose. I'm thinking it needs to have some sort of contraption or multi-purpose thing. Now initially I thought that might be something that shoots out the back or folds out like a table, but maybe, now I'm here, maybe it's something like a parcel shelf here that slides past itself and then maybe projects out the sides to create a sort of table for a barbecue or for hanging wetsuits or something like that. Something that when you're at the beach, surfing, you get out of the water, something that will be multifunctional, makes your life better, and also pretty cool as well. I'm going to go make a prototype. That's it. So then, oh, I've got a wetsuit, Bobby. What am I going to do with it?
Hang it up. Don't bring it in the car.
I'm not going to bring a wetsuit in the car. I'm going to hang it on my wetsuit hanging contraption. Here. That's actually pretty useful, that. Where are you going to put your barbecue, Bobby?
Oh, I'd like it quite close to the car. I think I'll put it on there.
I tell you what, considering this was a bit of a daft idea only a few days ago, and we've repurposed the bulkhead out of my old van, and we've made this out of some decking board, that looks kind of mint, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I'm quite chuffed with that. And it's not only beautiful, it's functional. The fact that these slide out and give us somewhere to barbecue, somewhere to put the wetsuits, and protect us from the elements, yeah, this is form and function. We are winning. Now what I'd like to do next is create yet more storage. It's got to have a roof rack, hasn't it? Awesome, roof rack incoming. Right, let's see how it looks. That's about there for me.
Looks good.
Looks good from your side. Oh yes, look at that peak.
Good.
And I know it's daft using timber for a roof rack, but in the olden days, in the 50s and 60s, you'd see wooden roof racks on the old bay windows and split screens. I think it's great. And actually, look at the sun coming through. That is creating shade. It is actually a little sun visor. And the back, stroke of genius. Housing the surfboard to stop it falling left and right makes so much sense. We've still got to finish the back.
Shall I do the filling and sanding?
You fill it and sand it, I'll mask up, then we can paint it, and then we can put all the wood in the back as well. I like masking about as much as I like grouting. They both make me feel a little bit queasy. Nobody likes grouting, do they? Now that makes me very, very happy indeed. That's done, that's done. A few more little jobs to do and I'm ready to go surfing. That's going to make me even happier. Go. That's quite a curve actually now. Now I look at it. Hello. It's got something. No way of all those holes lined up. It looks amazing. Please don't crack. Oh, so good. So good. That is absolutely made to measure. Look at the way it flows through. I had sleepless nights over that. No need. Spotlights going on the front. Now a lot of people, they use the old-fashioned spotlights that have power going to them with a cable. Not me though. Solar, because when do you need lights? When it's dark. Yes. Yes! Got it. Look at that old thing. That looks terrible. It's cloudy and not very bright. These are going to change the entire face of the vehicle. Tell you what, I think I've done it. I've turned a standard Beetle into an off-road dune buggy fit for surfing. I love it. Now the original lines of the Beetle I already really like, but with the addition of the roof rack, the bulkhead, that pickup, but maintaining those rear haunches, but there's only one way to find out if it works actually, and that's by taking it to South Wales, to the beach, to go surfing.